Hey guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Got Bookcitement, and I'm here with a late-ish December book haul. Now, I don't feel like I bought that many books in December, but looking at my pile, I guess I kind of did. But I want to buy more books. If I go onto Amazon or Book Outlet, don't judge me because I just might, and I might order books. I can't help it. So I'm going to tell you what books I got. These first books I got from Ollie's. If you have an Ollie's near you, you should definitely check it out because they have cheap books. The first one I got is No Safety in Numbers by Dana Lawrence. These kids get trapped in a suburban mall because there's like a device discovered in it, so they lock down the mall and everybody has to stay in there. At first there's a novelty of being stuck in a mega mall with free food and a gift certificate, but with each passing day it becomes harder to ignore the dwindling supplies, inadequate information, and mounting panic. Then people start getting sick. So this looks pretty good. And then look at the inside cover. It says 150 stores, 1 bomb. So now we know what the mysterious device is. It's a bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. This one sounded pretty good. And I think it was only $1.99 or something crazy like that. Then I got Lindsey Lost by Susan Marie Phillips. And I think this is about a boy and his sister goes missing. And he was the last person to see her, but he can't remember what happened. No matter what their parents tell him, no matter what the police say, he cannot remember what happened. Was Micah a witness or something worse? Can he recover the truth? And I don't know, it just sounded good. Look at that spine. Ooh, look at that. It's got trees all in it. Trees with no leaves. That could be important to the story or just a design. I'm not sure. The next book that I found at Ollie's, I was super excited to find, and it was the most expensive of the bunch. But it's A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, inspired by an idea from Siobhan Dowd. $4.99 for this beauty. $4.99. People have been reading this, loving this. It's got these weird illustrations in it. I think it's about a boy and a monster. A monster calls on a boy. And it's just beautiful. And I'm excited to read it because I have heard such good things about it. And this would actually be my first Patrick Ness book. Yeah. Hero by Mike Lepica? I don't know. For one kid, the time is now. So I think this is a hero story. Every kid secretly wants to be a superhero. So what is this? Zach Harriman thought he knew his dad. Knicks fan, ex-Harvard football star, special advisor to the President of the United States. And then Tom Harriman's plane crashes under mysterious circumstances, and everything Zach thought he knew about his father explodes with it. Now the same people who wanted his father dead want Zach very much alive. Why? Because Tom Harriman was no ordinary man, and because Zach is destined to follow in his footsteps, starting now, as something no one even knows exists, a 14-year-old superhero. It's a superhero book, guys. I like a superhero book. Have you heard my thoughts on Vicious? That is, okay, technically they weren't heroes, but super! Soulbound by Heather Brewer. This is the first book in the Legacy of Trill series. So she's learning to fight. There's 2 guys. I don't know. What more do I need to know? And I don't know if this series has continued or if this is the only one or what. I'm not really sure, but I saw it and I picked it up. Then the last book that I got at Ollie's was Seizure by Kathy Reichs. This is a sequel to Virals, I think. And I think these kids are like something else. I don't know. I haven't started this series yet, but I figured why not pick up Virals, because that's what I like to do, pick up numerous books in a series before I start the series. Yeah. Then I went to my used bookstore that I really like, and I found some pretty exciting books. Yes, I did. So first I got Death Note, Black Edition, Volume 1, story by Sugumi Oba and art by Takeshi Obata. I was really excited to find this. I've been wanting to start this manga series, and I didn't really want to spend the $15 on this thing. So I found this for $6, and I said, I'm grabbing that thing and I am taking it with me. The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and yeah, you remember that last book haul where I got like books 3 and 4, but I didn't have 1 and 2. Well, now I have 1. I just need 2. And if I find it in hardback, ooh. But this was in like perfect condition. Now, I don't think people read this book. Ooh, it's like chocolate. The next book I picked up just because it looked cute, and that was Accidentally Catty, an accidentally paranormal novel by Dakota Cassidy. It says, get ready to meet Mr. Perfect. And I think it's about a girl, well, she's a lady. She's 41, divorced, and thrust back into the dating world, where women are hooking up with guys half their age. To start fresh, Katie uproots her life and her veterinary practice to upstate New York, not exactly the hottest dating scene on the planet. But when a 200-pound unconscious cougar appears on the steps of her clinic, Katie's newly single life gets a much-needed jolt of the supernatural kind. After Katie examines the cougar and leaves him caged, she's shocked to find a big strapping specimen of a young, hot man in his place. Katie's mystery man doesn't remember who he is, and he certainly doesn't remember being a wild animal. But when the scratch she got during the exam results in some unnatural side effects, Katie has more to deal with than her animal attraction to a much younger guy. She has to figure out how to stop herself from becoming a cougar of the 4-legged variety. It looks cute. I love this cover. I don't know who designed this cover, but caught my eye. Real Murders by Charlene Harris. This is the first book in the Aurora Teagarden mystery series, and she is a librarian in Lawrencetown, Georgia, and she does like a book club with a bunch of her friends, and they look into real murders, which meets once a month to analyze famous cases, and it's a harmless pastime until the night she finds a member dead, killed in a manner that eerily resembles the crime the club was about to discuss. And then a bunch of other copycat killings follow, and it looks good. It looks good. You can see her there hiding under the stairs. That would probably be me. If any bad crime happened, I would hide, because I'm not a fighter. Once Dead, Twice Shy by Kim Harrison. I've read this book, but I forgot everything that happened in it, and I had the sequel from the library, so I just thought, well, why don't I just buy it so I can read it again and remember stuff. All I know is that she was killed on the night of her prom. She's been targeted by a Dark Reaper, but the Dark Reaper's not able to get her because she stole his amulet thing. And the amulet allows her to stay on Earth. The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith. And I heard really good things about this book. It's a 24-hour love story about 2 people that meet at an airport and how they fall in love and stuff. Meridian by Amber Kaiser. It just looked good. It says Meridian has, half angel, half human, Meridian Saozu has a dark responsibility. She's always been an outcast. It seems that wherever she goes, death and grief follow. On her 16th birthday, a car crashes in front of her family's home, and though she's untouched, Meridian's body explodes in pain. Before she can fully recover, Meridian is told that she's a danger to her family and is hustled off to her great-aunt's home in Revelation, Colorado. There she learns the secret her parents had been hiding for her entire life. Sounds good. Sounds good. Then I got Dead Beautiful by Yvonne Wood. This sounded good too. Says Renee Winters was a typical sunny California girl until the day she discovered her parents in the redwood forest, dead in what appeared to be a bizarre double murder. Now her grandfather has sent her to Gottfried Academy, an old-fashioned elite boarding school in rural Maine. Soon Renee uncovers the school's dark secrets. Students have died in the exact same way as her parents, but none of the teachers will talk about it. And the last book that I got at that used bookstore was Ashen Winner by Mike Mullen. So this is the sequel to Ashfall. I haven't read Ashfall yet, but I believe it's about a catastrophe at a volcano erupts or something like that. I don't know. But I got this sequel because, well, I like to get series. Yeah. And then the last two books I got were just from Walmart. The first one was Don't Close Your Eyes by Lisa McMahon. Now this is a bind-up of the Wake, Fade, Gone trilogy, and I just thought, cool, they're all together. I remember reading Wake a while back ago, but I never finished the series, and it's about a girl that she gets sucked into other people's dreams. So I was excited to find that. And then the last book of this book haul is Snakeroot by Andrea Cremer. This is a prequel series to the Nightshade series, and this is the third book in the prequel series. So the cover really caught my eye, and I had the other two books, so I thought, why not? And it's got like stuff through it. Stuff, not just words, stuff. For the beginning of every chapter, I think. It's like lightning, tree roots. I'm not sure. Maybe it's tree roots. It could be that. So that's my book haul for December. I hope you guys liked it. I don't know how January is going to be because there's so many books coming out, and I want to buy books, but I don't necessarily need them, but I want to buy them. Yes, I want to buy them. So yeah, tell me if you've read any of these books, if you like any of these books, just tell me stuff. So that means leave me comments, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already and you want to, and support me, people, support me. So that is all I've got for this video. I will see you later. Bye!